We all know the importance of children's healthy development in the early years, and we know the links between health and learning and development and behaviour. But the question is, do we know enough in terms of we have enough knowledge and skills to be able to promote this in our daily work with children and families? So the LEAPS program is a really good investment in this area.
LEAPS consists of 3 modules. The first module is a pre-reading. The second module is activities where you learn about healthy eating, physical activity and food safety, and it's fun and engaging. The third module is a reflective activity where you complete a quality improvement plan for your service.
LEAPS is available to all early childhood educators from kindergarten, family daycare, long day care and even occasional care. And the great thing about it is available face-to-face, but now it's also available online.
It is fantastic because you can do the modules in your own time, and there's a variety of different methods to actually learn. So you can learn by reading, you can watch some of the videos, and they do have some activities for us to do as well. So it's great.
Get Up and Grow guidelines are the National Healthy Eating and Physical Activity Guidelines. There are 10 healthy eating guidelines and 5 physical activity recommendations, and throughout the day we break down each of these guidelines and really understand them, and we give some suggestions and practical tips on how to implement these guidelines into your setting.
We weren't sure what to expect because we've been doing the food handling courses for so long. This was totally different. They did more, it was more interactive, so it was more interesting. We did a lot of case studies instead of just doing one.
We've had a lot of educators, and I think for educators that actually English is a second language, it's a great tool for them because it's very clear, very concise and gives lots of information.
They really enjoy how it's a more casual setting, so it's not just us up the front with a PowerPoint slide lecturing them. It's very conversational and they get to do group work and talk to their peers as they go through.
It makes our learning experiences more fun, and for the children to being able to enjoy the food that they eat and having the awareness to have that healthy choices, it makes a big difference for their body.
The LEAPS project aims to provide practical support, advice and resources for early childhood educators to be able to implement the Get Up and Grow guidelines so that they can support children and families to lead healthy lifestyles.
Sometimes you know things, but there are things that you didn't really know, especially with the nutrition.
From a nutrition point of view, I found it really interesting because children's nutrition is my thing. That's what I like to learn about, and I did learn a lot on the day.
So we really focus on giving them some meal and snack ideas so that when they are cooking in setting, they can provide some nutritious meals, or they can provide parents with some good ideas around healthy eating and lunchbox and snack ideas that they can bring into care with their children.
We have vegetable fritters, zucchini slice, all that kind of thing. Instead of the sweets foods, we've moved it over to the savoury, and the kids are taking to it really well.
Every now and then the children will say, oh, we had our healthy brain and we had a superfood today because we are doing this one and I am a superhuman being.
LEAPS was able to show us where we needed to make the changes and how to make the changes, and we had the information to back that up. So if we had to talk to the parents, we had all the information there for us.
One of the great things about LEAPS is that it gives you practical advice, tips and ideas on how you can communicate to parents about some of those tricky issues with nutrition and physical activity for their children.
We've got noodle hockey, we've got beanbag balancing, we've got dodgeball and lots of fun activities for children, but the educators have a fun time playing them as well.
Having that hands-on activity just make you more energized, and you feel like, yeah, as an early childhood teacher, I can embed this one with my practices with my children.
So it really gets them involved and up and active, especially for physical activity.
The educators I've talked to, they've given me lots of great feedback, so considering the fact that it was so easy, it was free, and they'd definitely recommend it to other educators as well.
LEAPS is available everywhere across Queensland, from Cooktown down to the Gold Coast, out to Cunnamulla, up to Mount Isa, all the major regional centres, and we're going to continue to offer it across Queensland.
The LEAPS program aligns really closely with the National Quality Standard and the Early Years Learning Framework. Throughout the day, educators complete a quality improvement plan, and they can reflect on the practices that they're currently undertaking at their setting, and then put into some suggestions for improvement on how they can better implement the Get Up and Grow guidelines.
So the areas that we knew that we were lacking in, we were able to put that into our QUIP. and then it just all followed on.
Once you finish Module 3, you gain access to the full LEAPS support service, which has a range of resources, frequently asked questions, and recipes that kids love. You can also call the free phone line if you have any extra questions.